Album reviews: Sharon Jones and the DapKings, Young Lean, ing Larry Campbell and Teresa Williams. Updated, November 16, 2017, 7:08 p.m. EST. Molly Eichel. Staff writer. Molly Eichel is an assistant features editor. She writes about film and television, and edits a weekend section. Molly was born and raised in Philadelphia, where she spent a lot of time sitting too close to the television screen. More by Molly Eichel. Soul of a Woman, DapTone. Sharon Jones was a 5-foot-tall, big-hearted, soul-singing life force, and she displayed an indomitable spirit throughout the long battle with pancreatic cancer that she finally succumbed to a year ago this weekend. Though the Augusta, Georgia, native took sick time off in the last years of her life, whenever she returned to the stage, the old-school belter and dynamic live performer from James Brown's hometown always came back undiminished, losing not a thing except the hair on her head as a result of chemotherapy treatments. Such is also the case with this posthumous release with the DapKings, her soul revival touring outfit and the house band for the Brooklyn label that's been so hard hit of late, with Jones's fellow traveler Charles Bradley also dying of cancer this year. The singing on Soul of a Woman is every bit as rugged and energetic as Jones's vocalizations are on her 7 previous albums, starting with DapTone in 2002. The album begins with a hopeful statement of faith that the world's problems will one day be solved in a matter of time, digs into a Memphis groove on Pass Me By, and delights in stylistic style Philly soul lushness on When I Saw Your Face, all the while displaying Jones's life-affirming mastery as a singer. And Soul of a Woman closes out on a spiritual note, seeking solace and resolution with the song Jones wrote in the 1970s, Call on God, that she recorded in 2007 for a gospel album that never came to pass. Dan DeLuca. Young Lean Stranger, year 00001/2. It is odd thinking that when melancholy Swedish artist Jonathan Lindewer Haystad, Young Lean since he joined Stockholm's Sad Boys crew at 16, does his hip-hop. Even as a left-field rapper and producer, the music he's made as a sad boy or as a mopey soloist is bitterer, chillier, and more detached than Ingmar Bergman directing a Joy Division video. Lean shares Ian Curtis' Dead-Eye monotone, in Reykjavik. Yet the Frost God, on this, his third full album, manages to add a tinge of humidity to his usually arctic cloud rap/glacial glitch hop for something resembling rainy day electronica with a stiff, rhythmic kick and halting emotionalism when it comes to his cut-and-paste lyrics. With a cold, airy speaking voice that hints at melody and an awkward youth's flow, the breezy Iceman and the teeny industrialism of metallic intuition touch upon addiction and frustration without a drip of sentimentality. The slow wind and agony, too, present stiffness and Ira's positive rap personality traits. There is, however, a loosening of Lean's vocal tones and lyrical lean on the contagious Red Bottom Sky, a relaxed, sing-songy tune complete with romantic, refrigerator magnet poetry and a weird magic all its own. That thaw is welcome and necessary when it comes to furthering, or at least heating, Young Lean's nippy agenda. ADM Orosi. Larry Campbell and Teresa Williams. Contraband Love, Red House Half. It took quite a while for Larry Campbell and Teresa Williams to finally step out on their own. The couple had been content to be mainly accompanists for such artists as Levon Helm, Phil Lesh, and Hot Tuna. Campbell also spent 8 years playing guitar in Bob Dylan's band. But, boy, do their instincts prove right! Their second album under their own name offers another potent blend of roots sounds, but Campbell's writing, he penned 8 of the 11 songs, cuts even closer to the bone this time. In the light of day, all I see is the dark of night, Williams sings over the folk rock of the set opening The Other Side of Pain. Campbell himself cuts loose with the howling cold turkey blues of 3 days in a row. He's been there. Yes, it can get pretty grim, but the word love is in the album title for a reason. The set is also about the life-affirming power of the love and devotion, whether it's Campbell taking the lead on his majestic soul ballad When I Stop Loving You, written with sax great William Bell, or Williams delivering an exquisite deep country take on Carl Perkins' Turnaround. And love and devotion, in their most selfless form, are at the heart of the searing Contraband Love, but the angels have all begun to cry, Williams sings. They can't help a liar who believes his own lies. In sorrow they're gone, and now there's only me. Nick Cristiano. Published, November 16, 2017. 7:08 p.m. EST. We encourage respectful comments but reserve the right to delete anything that doesn't contribute to an engaging dialogue. Help us moderate this thread by flagging comments that violate our guidelines commenting policy. Comments FAQ comment policy. Philly.com comments are intended to be civil, friendly conversations. Please treat other participants with respect and in a way that you want to be treated. You are responsible for what you say. And please, stay on topic. If you see an objectionable post, please report it to us using the report abuse option. Please note that comments are monitored by Philly.com staff. We reserve the right at all times to remove any information or materials that are unlawful, threatening, abusive, libelous, defamatory, obscene, vulgar, pornographic, profane, indecent or otherwise objectionable. Personal attacks, especially on other participants, are not permitted. We reserve the right to permanently block any user who violates these terms and conditions. Additionally, comments that are long, have multiple paragraph breaks, include code,